Greetings, family. I hope you're beautiful. Today is one of those days I don't even know way or how to introduce myself. I don't even know where to start exactly, but I know I have to start. In the life of man, there are those days where you feel all bubbly or you feel all strong, like everything is just flowing, like everything is sweet milk and honey. It's just nice, it's flowing, and it's you have the all energy to do anything. I mean anything on this earth. Just as there are those other days where you feel so down, you feel so you feel broken down, you feel like things are not falling into places, like there's a disorder, you feel devastated. Yes, that's a word. You feel devastated, and it's like, yes, it feels like it's the end of the world for you. If you are watching this and you are a human being, you have experienced something like this, meaning this video is for you. So grab your seats, relax, and let's talk about it. Well, I don't think this video is gonna be too long, but I just came in here to talk to some real people that they have things that happen to them, and when those things that happen to you, you feel all over. When at that point where you feel all over, like, yes, like you're living, like you're not living, like your mind is just everywhere. Yes, I came to talk to us human beings. Yes, those that feel human, beside from being Christian and being spiritual. Yes, we have a human body and we have things that happen to us, and those things, they happen to break us down. Like, I mean a breakdown. When there's a breakdown, it means that things are all over. Things are all over, and we don't even know. I don't even know how to qualify or the right way to use. So tell me, have you ever found yourself in a situation whereby you tried again and again, over and over, to do something? It might be a project that you've been working on. You've tried all the strategies in this world that you went to consult experts, like they give you all these ideas. Then if you try this, number one, it's gonna work. You've tried all that. It might be a prayer that you've been making to God, like, God, please give me this, please give me this. You've been asking for it, like, so bad. You believed and you prayed over and over again. It might be also a desire. Not only a desire, it might be also something that we plan, not just the same way as we sit at the beginning of the year. We sit and plan, like you have different goals and projects, like you have different goals written down and plans, and you have planned out to go about it. You have strategies to use in order to attain those goals, in order to get those things manifested, like to get those things done. But you tried over and over and over again. You tried all you could, but still you can't make it. And I can't lie to you. Hey, I am here, number one, the first on the list. There are so many things there are so many things that we go through as human beings. No matter how strong we might appear, it doesn't mean that if we stand here and share the word or encourage some people out there, it is because everything is sweet and honey, like it's milk, it's just flowing well on our side. No, we all have our highs and lows, if I can say. Yes, in life we all have our highs and lows. No matter the position, no matter the amount of money you have, no matter the kind of life you live, no matter the age, we all have our highs and lows. We all have those days where we feel all strong, like we can face anything, and those days we feel broken down. I mean it, broken down. As for example, you can see, for those that have been following me for some days, they can see, as an example, my YouTube channel, it has been up and down, up and down. I have been on and off, not because I do not want to be consistent, not because I can't do it, but because sometimes it's just because sometimes life happens, and when it happens, yeah, things are just all over, and at some point you can't even control it. And one thing, you find yourself, you're just broken down. You feel all discouraged. Yes, you feel all discouraged. I was just introducing myself all this while. You feel all discouraged. So today we are talking about discouragement. What about it? Discouragement is just a feeling, right? We feel discouraged. Yes, it is good to feel discouraged, and it is allowed. We are all vulnerable. We can all feel discouraged, whether you are a pastor, whether you are, I don't know, at some point there is some level at some point we all pass through this. There is no one that can escape this. At some point we all pass through this. We are all human beings. Yes, it is fine, it is okay to be discouraged, but it is not okay for you to stay discouraged. That is not the will of God for you. So we are talking about discouragement. What is discouragement, and what is that enhances discouragement in the life of man, and what is the way out? Yes, what is the way out when you feel like that? What is it that you do that makes you what is it that you do that make you way out of being discouraged? Like, you go back to your normal you, and you get the strength back to face tomorrow. So discouragement. What is discouragement? In the simplest way I can describe this, discouragement is the loss of confidence, and it can be also a low spirit from loss of hope or courage. And what are the things that enhances discouragement? In this video I am going to talk about two of them. I know you'll find so many videos out there. There could be so many causes, so many things that enhances this discouragement in the life of man, but here I am going to talk about only these two. And the first one, it is oppression. What is oppression? According to the dictionary, oppression is a prolonged or unjust treatment, or exercise of authority. It can be also considered as mental pressure or distress. Mostly we see this with our parents and their children. Some parents, when they give birth to their children, they choose for them what they become in life. They choose for them what to study. They will tell you, my dear, I want you to become a doctor, or you'll be an advocate, or you'll be a nurse, or you'll be a teacher, or you'll be this and this. They choose for you, and they make sure they tell you. And at some point, for me, I feel like those kind of children, they are under some kind of pressure. Why? Because their parents, they're expecting them to reach a certain level of, like, a certain amount of targets. Like those ones, they're expected to have 1, 2, 3, 4 diplomas. They have to have 4 degrees and stuff and things like that. They have to go for PhDs and all that. So these children, for me, I feel like they are under some kind of pressure, and when they don't make it to reach the target of their parents, it's just too much pressure. Yes, it's just too much pressure. And when you try to do something, to achieve something, like you have a target that you have to reach, and you tried all you could do for you to reach there, but you can't reach there. You get discouraged. You feel down. You look down on yourself. You feel all those kind of bad feelings. And for children, if this is not handled well, and this is what this is what leads to identity crisis. I know we will have time to talk about our identity, but it's not only parents and children that are under pressure. Even has, like, you know, every range of life, every age, every level, they may be like, okay, let me put it this way, starting from the oldest, from the one that has a lot of money, to the poorest, to the one that has nothing, from the oldest, the one that is very old in this world, to the youngest. Yes, we all under some kind of pressure. We're all under some kind of pressure, and it could be the pressure of life, pressure to achieve something, unless if you are visionless, if that is English, or unless if you do not have a purpose. But everybody that has a vision and have a purpose, they have goals to achieve, they're living some under some kind of pressure. They have some kind of pressure, right? By they have, you know, when you just as I said, you have a target, there are things that you have to do, like things that you have to do, strategies that you have to use in order to get to the fulfillment of those goals, of those projects, of all those things that you have in mind. That's so much pressure. Yes, it is. There's so much pressure, and at some point when you are like that, when you are at the level whereby you tried everything, you prayed, you prayed, especially for us Christians, you prayed, you offered, you sacrificed, you worked so hard, you did all you could, you applied all the strategies, and still don't get it right. I will feel discouraged. I feel discouraged. I feel like, you know, what is it? Like, I've been just doing so much and I'm not getting it right. I feel discouraged, and at some level, some people, they end up by quitting. We feel so much discouraged because of the pressure that we've been through. We think of all those efforts that we've been doing, everything, the strategies that we've been using, all the time invested, and we feel like it was just a waste of time. And this will lead me to my second point, which is ungratefulness. You know, when you're under pressure and the only thing that will be in your mind, you'll be focusing on those things, that project, the strategies that you have to do, the things that you have to do in order to make that project, that goal manifest. In order to do what you have to do, you will be focusing on those things. You'll be working so hard, and that will blind your eyes from other aspects of life. The only thing you'll be seeing is you working so hard, you investing your time, you investing your money, you investing whatever you invest in that specific project. That's where your focus will be, and you'll be blinded. You're not gonna see every other aspect of your life. There is nothing else that you're going to focus on. And you know, when you try so hard, when you're under the pressure, you try so hard, you do everything that you could do, and you still can't make it. You tried all you could and you still didn't get it right. We get discouraged, and when we get discouraged, we start complaining, and when we start complaining, it leads us into ungratefulness. Yes, we become so ungrateful. We become blinded. We can't see the other side of life. We'll be blaming God. But God, why? I've been trying so hard. I tried all I could. I tried all you said. I tried this, I tried that, I tried the other thing, but it still didn't work out. Why? And why? We'll be asking God so many questions, and we'll be so ungrateful. But God, why? I did this and I did that. We'll be counting. Yes, we'll be counting for God. But I did this and I did that. I offered, I did so and so, but it still didn't work out. Why? You know what? Let me tell you something. You know, while you've been busy doing whatever you were doing, you've been focusing on that project, you've been doing 1, 2 and 3 in order for you to attain the perfection, in order for you to attain the accomplishment of that specific project. God has been busy doing, God has been busy doing wonders for you. He's been busy providing breath of life, the breath of life that you're breathing. He's been busy watching over your family. He's been busy providing for you. He's been busy doing so many things that we are blinded of. You know what? Whether it works or not, someone told me that, in everything that happens to you, in all the circumstances, find something to learn, whether good or bad, and also find something to be grateful about. Yes, God, I tried so hard. I tried to do my best, but it didn't work out. I tried to do all I could. It still didn't work out, but I thank you. I thank you for I thank you for life. I am still alive. I do not have the money that I was working hard for, but I have the breath of life. I am grateful. I do not have I do not have the children that I have been praying for so long, but Lord, I am grateful for my marriage. I do not have those degrees that I've been praying for, but Lord, I am grateful for my salvation. Yes, you know what? If you have nothing, if you say, what is that? I have nothing to thank God for. At least, if you have nothing to thank God for, at least thank Him for your salvation. Yes, He paid a price, a valuable price that no one could. So that is something to be so much grateful. Yes, if that is English, so much grateful about. Just to make this video short, you might not get it right. You might not get it right. You might not reach the points that you're expecting to. You might not reach the targets, but that should not be the reason why you are going to look down on yourself. That should not be the reason why you are going to just have a breakdown, like you can't do anything else. That should not be the reason why you will start complaining and speaking like someone that did not know themselves. That is not the reason why you have to stop doing what you have to do just because you didn't get it right. I think I am going to stop this video here, but remember that you might not get it right, but that does not change the position of God in your life. You might not get it right, but that does not change the nature of God, that He is a great and powerful God. He can do anything at any time. So remind yourself that, I think the rest we're going to talk about it in the next video, where we be talking about the yes, you might feel down, discouraged, you might feel all this kind of feelings, but just as I said, you are allowed to feel all these things, but you are not allowed to stay there, because that is not the will of God for you. Discouragement is not the will of God for you. So you might feel down, you might feel all this sad, bad feelings, but you're allowed to feel like that. But God is not seeing you there. You are not allowed to quit. So you fell down, it's okay. You don't make it, it's okay. You didn't get it right, it is okay. It is okay. There is still a tomorrow. But the fact that I always say this, but the fact that you are still living, the Bible says there is hope for the living. But the fact that you are still living, you can still achieve all that you want to achieve. So in the next video, we'll be talking about, yes, what is the way forward? What should we do exactly when we feel down, when we are in that position where everything is down? Yeah, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for watching this video. If this was your first time, hello there, my name is Dorcas NDAYA, and yes, you're more than welcome on my channel. This is your family. Consider yourself free at home, and if you like what you saw here, what you heard here, please make sure you click this subscribe button and join our family. Also turn on your notification bell so that you might be notified every time I upload new videos. And for those that have been here, I've been saying it over and over, if you have anything, any suggestion, any topic that you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comment section, or you can end over to my Instagram and send me a DM. I will surely talk about it. I will try all my best to talk about it. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave your comment, like, and share with your friends and families. As for me, I'll see you in my next video. You stay beautiful and blessed.